Hey Shema, how are you?
Hello, Miko. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Seems like you're the only one today.
Yeah, I get that.
So, yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to
Yes.
ask. This is
Yeah,
gonna
I
be like a
have.
private consultation.
Yeah, I know. My first one, I just list some questions here. I read an article before that they are not
Mhm.
sure if the content at the accordion or the collapsible rows is
Mhm.
crawled by Google. Is it
Mhm.
true?
I'm 100% sure it's crawled by Google, because
Okay.
we used to use this. It's like a black hat strategy where we would hide the content in
Yeah.
those collapsible stuff, or even like use white font on white
Okay.
background, and the search engine was definitely crawling that information. It's also because like if it crawls the HTML, it finds it, right, unless the collapsible is like a CSS. Nah, it's still going to find the content, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, perfect. For the examples you have given for searching the keywords, you mentioned for the misspelling, like I think it was the blackout curtains. So some of the
Mhm.
misspelling keywords was, uh, I think, block out curtains. Usually for
Mhm.
those kind of keywords, where should we use them?
You can use them in the alt tag. That's what we used to do before. Like the image alt tag, you can put block
Yeah.
out curtains there. Yeah.
Yeah, I said that too. Okay, so every time when I update the homepage, let's say I have a new collection, so I'm just updating the homepage, and the
Mhm.
homepage is ranking for certain keywords. So do
Mhm.
I need to maintain those keywords with each update?
No, no, it's fine. It's completely
Uh,
fine. I mean, it's not
okay,
going to make a big difference, right? This is your homepage. Like if your homepage ranks for something important,
yeah.
then yeah, maybe. Like, but even then, like, are you talking about like an area where it always constantly updates with the new collections, or?
Yeah, let's say the banners, the
Mhm.
maybe the bestsellers, like changes in the products, and the products they have images. So with the alt
Mhm.
text or something or the image information, so maybe there is some keywords is ranking for. So if I do
Mhm.
like entire update for the full homepage, but I
Mhm.
can see in the Google console that I have certain keywords with high impressions. So do I need to keep those ones every time I do the updates for the homepage?
Well, not really, unless you're really trying to rank for those keywords with your homepage, then it
Oh,
really doesn't matter much. Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
because
But if I want to rank, I have to maintain those ones each time I update the homepage.
yeah, because like it's tricky, right? Because like those keywords, like, are you really targeting them with your homepage, or do they have a separate page that's supposed to be, created to target them, right? Like it really depends on the keyword, right?
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So what does it mean in the Google console that the keywords, when I check for the queries for each page, there is some
Mhm.
pages they don't have even any queries at the Google console. But some of them they do have queries, but it's high
Mhm.
impression with zero clicks.
Mhm. Yeah. So what happens is that, for example, if you have a page that has
Yeah,
queries, right, that has high impressions but zero clicks, that's a very normal thing, right?
yeah,
Almost everything ranking on the second page and up will probably have impressions but not get clicked, right? Even on the first page, if you're at the bottom of the first page, you'll have a lot of impressions and very few clicks. So it's a very common thing. Like the clicks really go to the top three places. So until you reach the top three for any of those queries, you're not going to get much clicks.
okay. And for the queries at the Google console, whatever the it's showing at the Google console, do I need to inject my content with these keywords?
Not necessarily, like, because you don't want to do it in a way that's unnatural, but it is a guide as to what that page can rank for. But you have to be very careful because again, like your pages can rank for tons of long tail keywords, but
Yeah.
there might be a page that's dedicated for that. For example, you have, let's just use an example, you have moisturizer and moisturizer for dry skin, right?
Yeah.
Those are separate pages, right? That's once a category, once a subcategory. If you Google this on, if you search for these target keywords, they'll probably show different results, right? You'll have one that's for like so regular moisturizer and one that's for
Yeah.
moisturizer for dry skin. But if you go in the back of Google Search Console, you might find that moisturizer also ranks for moisturizer for dry skin. But do not be fooled. You need to create the subcategory page to actually rank for moisturizer for dry skin. But this is a very common occurrence because again, they're related, right? These two queries are related, but you want to create separate pages for these queries because that's what is required to rank them. On the other hand, like moisturizer for dry skin, it can have, it can rank for moisturizer as well, but it won't rank that well. You'll probably see some impressions for moisturizer. It can be on the fifth page, for example,
Yeah.
but you need that dedicated moisturizer page to rank for moisturizer, if that makes
Oh,
sense, right? You don't want to optimize your moisturizer page for moisturizer for dry skin when you know that you need a separate dedicated page for that to target that the keyword.
okay, but it won't count as canonical for the
No, I
if
mean
I,
because no,
because
because
content is different.
mhm. Because like again, if you're searching for these two keywords, you're finding like right now, if you look at the search engine results page, you're finding different results, right?
That's right.
Meaning the search engine is expecting a different page for each of them, right? Because again, like it's seeing that the intent for moisturizer alone is very different for them from the intent for moisturizer for dry skin. Or even like let's make it more clear, like moisturizer for acne prone skin, right? Then it's a very different page, right?
Yeah, okay.
And these different pages can rank for the same queries, but moisturizer for, let's say, moisturizer for dry skin will have a very hard time ranking for moisturizer for acne prone skin. But if you go back to Google Search Console, you might find some queries saying moisturizer for acne prone skin in your moisturizer for dry skin page, because it can rank for moisturizer for acne prone skin, but like really badly, like on the eighth page, maybe fifth page. And because of that, it'll get impressions, but it's not going to rank that well because you need a dedicated page for moisturizer for acne prone skin.
Okay, I got you. So I have to be very
Mhm.
careful with the queries and take the keywords that fit within my content.
Yes, yes,
So this
yes,
is
exactly,
summarize it.
exactly. Like that's exactly the point. Like you just need to make sure that it's relevant, and
Yeah.
that yeah, and that you're basically clustering the keywords accordingly, right? Like if these cluster of keywords can rank with like if you can rank for these cluster of keywords with one page, you can
Yeah.
create that one page. But if you have another cluster of keywords, you need to create a separate dedicated page for that, right? Depending on what you see on the search engine results page.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You said for the common keywords to target in the collection page, the branded keywords, like you
Mhm.
give an example for the IKEA blackout curtains. So, if I'm not selling IKEA products or any of those branded one, I still do use the keywords, the branded keywords like IKEA, like Amazon and those ones.
No, I mean, if you don't sell them, you shouldn't use
Yeah,
them.
okay. So the example you have given is it just for specific content if I'm having the IKEA.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Like, for example, if you are a hot tub brand and you sell hot tubs of different other brands,
Yeah.
right? Then yeah, you can do the shop by brand, and then you have different keywords trying to rank for the different brand names. But if you
Okay.
don't do that, then which is very common, like most e-com brands will not sell like other brands. you don't create those collection pages unless like you're trying to do something like your brand versus another brand, and then it's not a collection page, it's a blog post, things like
I
that.
got you. But usually,
Or brand alternatives, and then you can try to
oh
see
yeah,
if that's a blog post or a collection page, and then yeah.
but usually other than those suggestion, I should not use the branded keywords in my content
I mean,
because
no, I mean, yeah, because you don't carry the brand, right? You don't
yeah,
have the
that's true.
right content to rank for it. Like, if you're, if you wanted to rank for IKEA blackout curtains, you would probably have to be selling IKEA blackout curtains to rank for that, because IKEA is gonna rank for that because they sell the blackout curtains, right?
Okay, yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
So now you say not to use the Shopify. If Nino has like questions, I'm sorry. If does Nino has any questions? Because I'm keep going. I'm sorry.
Nino usually asks in the chat, so I think you're
Yeah.
fine for now.
Shall I continue?
Yeah, continue.
Okay, so you said not to use the Shopify search and discovery application because of the JavaScript, and the alternative you recommended code, use codes.
No, I think I actually recommend to use the Shopify search, and let me check real quick. I haven't done this in so long. But I think which training is this? The collection page, is that the,
Um,
or the,
Actually, I just list down all the questions. I
yeah,
think
yeah, okay. Yeah, let me recall where this is, because I remember I actually suggest to use the, where is this? Let me try to remember.
the Shopify search
Where,
and discovery app.
yeah, the Shopify search and discovery app. Um,
I can double check here. So-
uh, yeah, here. Yeah, this is for your product grid. Yeah, I I recommend using this instead of, because this does not use JavaScript. The search and discovery app.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so now when I did the SEO before in such a wrong way, so of course the
Mhm.
URL is not optimized. So now when I do this SEO from scratch, I just leave the URL as it is, because if I keep changing all the URLs, it will create an
Yeah.
issue, isn't it? So I just keep it and
Yeah.
whatever the content on the page.
Yeah, so you can actually change the URL if it's not ranking at all. Like if it's not doing well and it doesn't have any backlinks, you can change the URL, because if the URL is really bad, um, and it's not ranking and doesn't have backlinks anyway,
Yeah.
you're better off probably changing it to an optimized URL, and that new URL has a better chance of ranking.
Hmm.
So yeah, yeah, just double check. If that URL doesn't really have any value, you can change it. Just redirect the old one to the new one. You're not going to
Okay.
lose anything. Yeah.
At the video of the how to 5 times traffic in 90 days, you
Mm-hmm.
mentioned you remove the product pages from index and focus on the collection
Mm-hmm.
pages.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and my question is, may I know how to do that? Because you said you
Yeah.
remove the product page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you remove the product pages if they don't have any target keywords, right? That way, you're basically not wasting the search engine's resources crawling your product pages. So just like any other page, you want to just remove it from the index. Okay. And the way you do that is through the, like, what do you call this? You know that
Uh,
link in the technical SEO uh, training? There's a link there that you can, what do you
w-
call this?
yeah.
I'm bringing it up right now.
Okay.
Uh, Here. Okay, here. So there's plenty of ways to do this, but you got to be careful, right? Because if there are products that you want to keep indexed, you cannot just no index all your product pages. So it really depends on how you want to do it. Some brands we just remove all products because they don't rank for anything. But some brands we basically put them into different buckets. Like we add a tag to this product, and it's like we add it to the code where we add a no index tag to every product with this tag, right?
Okay.
And then you want to basically remove it from the sitemap using the SEO hidden function on Shopify. I'm sharing my screen right now. Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this, right?
Oh.
Right, so you want to do two things. You want to first, well, you want to remove it from the sitemap, right? Using SEO hidden. So this one for products, this URL for products, and this URL for collections. But you're asking about products, so you can just use this URL, and then you can tick the SEO hidden. It'll automatically set the page to no index, no follow, right?
Okay. Okay. There is where the column of the canonical and to add the primary URL. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For the when you write a content, Miko, and you do the URL like a hyperlink, when you add it at the back end of the Shopify, there is like a box where it says write the link, the text, so it will be relevant to the SEO something. I'm not sure if I explained it. If I can share my
Yeah, sure. You can share your screen.
okay. I have too many things here. Yeah, here.
Okay.
So like for this one, if I'm writing here something and let's say the oh no, I think maybe here. Let's say I wanted to do like a hyperlink for whatever the word is here. Okay, just saying this. And then you add the link here, and then you add whatever the, let's say this product. Okay. Anything here? It's usually have some like something. There is another box coming here below. I'm not sure why it's not showing. Usually it has like what is the title to be given to that hyperlink?
Oh, you can leave that blank. You can leave that
Isn't it
blank.
because it says this is for the ACO?
I think it's like the alt text for that link, but it's fine. You can leave it blank,
Oh,
actually.
it won't affect anything, yeah?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so I have to go back. If I can stop the share. Okay. Is the share stop now?
No, I can still see your screen, but it's okay.
Okay, where can I stop the share here?
It should be at the bottom.
I was still saying share. Okay. Okay, whatever. So I think I can close it. It's better.
I can stop it for you
Oh, yes,
if you
please.
want.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the second one here, for the same rush, there is a one for the AI where I can add my website while doing the search for the keywords. And this is relevant and this is useful to use.
I haven't used it personally, so I wouldn't know.
Okay. For the, what does it mean? Oh, okay. So usually when you write the content and you want to rank for certain keywords, the primary one and the secondary keywords, there is like an terms where you can repeat the keywords every time, or is it working like that? like the key,
Yeah, I
the
mean,
very,
yeah, so keyword density was something that worked really well before, like a few years back, maybe 2, 3, 4 years back. Now
yeah,
it's not as important. Now user experience is more important. But when you look at what what content's currently ranking, like the goal there is to kind of use the same structure, answer the same questions, and by doing that, your keyword density, the number of times you say a certain keyword or say certain words, will naturally be around the same, right? Like it's not, you don't have to be as strict as you were as it was before, like using Surfer SEO and seeing like, okay, you have to use this 10 times, 13 times,
yeah,
5 times. Like it's not like that anymore. Like we used to do that before with Surfer, and now we still use Surfer, but we don't try to make it all green, all perfect anymore, because we know that user experience is more important now than the actual keyword densities. So, putting more imagery, graphs, charts, basically trying to keep users on your site and making sure that they find their answer on your site, you know?
yeah.
Uh, like the worst ranking signal you can send to the search engine is a user landing on your site, going back to the SERP and going to another website, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so because in the Blogle application for the blog,
Mm-hmm.
usually they have this kind of ranking for the SEO results.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. I should
No,
have.
no. Yeah, don't bother following that.
Okay.
Yeah.
My last question is, from your experience, have you seen any
Mhm.
kind of e-commerce business on the Shopify just working only and slowly on the SEO and they rank and they convert leads and they made sales without the advertisement and or the marketing paid the
Yeah. Yeah. It was more popular before when
yeah,
people would do like, you know, I'm an SEO, I only build SEO website. These
yeah,
days it's becoming more
competitive.
rare because the search engine does prefer brands that have multi-channel, multiple traffic channels, multiple traffic sources. So just the fact that if a brand is getting more traffic from like paid ads, getting more traffic from social, it does have an advantage in ranking. So just
Okay.
having like focusing on SEO alone is probably not the best idea, just because the other
Mm.
traffic channels will help your SEO and SEO will help your other traffic channels. Yeah.
Good point. Sorry, I remember one thing. If I delete, let's say, a product page, and this product page has backlinks,
Mm.
um, it will affect, yeah?
Yeah, I would
Mm.
not delete it. If it has
Okay.
backlinks, like depends, right? Like, is that product page ranking for a keyword?
No, because mine is new, so there's no ranking
Mm.
yet.
But it has backlinks.
Yeah. And Miko, I find like backlinks, people they just link to my website because I still not fully aware and understand the concept of
Mm-hmm.
the backlinks things. So there is too
Mm-hmm.
many backlinks is just connected and linked to my website. This is something normal. The people they just create back.
Yeah, it's normal. It's usually like spam
That's
or
right.
yeah. That's why when we do backlink analysis, we always just analyze the quality backlinks. We don't, so
Yeah.
we disregard a lot of the backlinks that the search engine will ignore as well anyway. We only look at the quality backlinks. So yeah,
In
you want
case
to
of
filter the backlinks on like SEMrush.
okay, and the SEMrush, the ranking of the backlinks, this is accurate.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And if I change the product page, sorry, delete the product page or redirect the product page, there is a negative effect if this page has backlinks.
It's not really a negative effect. You just lose the backlinks, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you can redirect that product page to your homepage to preserve the link juice if the backlinks are good. Yeah.
If it's not good, so it's not a problem.
Yeah. It's not a
Okay.
problem. If it's like spammy backlinks, it's like it's not going to make a big difference. It's
Yeah,
gonna
that's right.
not really gonna make a big difference. Like search engine's gonna ignore it anyway.
Do I need to do the Google Sheet? What would you call it? The disavow, something like that?
No, you don't.
No.
This allows only if you have like really toxic backlinks, which is probably not the case.
Okay. How would I know if this is really toxic?
Yeah, you can look through them if you want, and then
Yeah,
basically,
I did.
yeah, like if it's a bunch of casino links, adult payday loans, things like that. But
Like,
again, like most of the time, the search engine is going to ignore these backlinks.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
That's it. Thank you so much. And thank you,
of
Nino.
course. Nino has a question. He's asking, I already changed most of my product description. Should I index it manually or should I just leave it? Um, you know, if you can, just index it manually. But again, it'll take time. I mean, like, it'll take your time. Most of the time, you can just leave it, unless you really want the search engine to recrawl that page. Yeah. Yeah, if you really want the search engine to recrawl that page, I would basically enter it into GSC and request for re-indexing. But most of the time, you can actually just leave it. And if you have enough crawl budget, if you have a good brand, the search engine will manually, I will, eventually crawl it fairly quickly. Most of the products are really not ranking. What do you think is the problem? It could be two things, it's either content or backlinks, right? Like compare your product pages to what's currently ranking on the SERP, right? Like if your product pages are, you're targeting a certain keyword with your product pages, you want to basically Google those keywords, check which pages are currently ranking, and try to understand what's the difference between your product pages and their product pages, whether it's content or backlinks, right? And then it doesn't necessarily mean the content on the product pages. It could mean the content overall on the site. Like, do they have a bunch of blog posts that you don't? And the same with backlinks. It's not necessarily backlinks to the specific product page. It could be overall backlinks to the site, backlinks to their blog posts, their collections, their product category pages, to their homepage, right? Like if they have a higher domain authority overall, then that's probably why your products aren't ranking yet. Okay, receive any backlinks from it. Should I keep reaching out or should I start buying links? Depends. How many emails are you sending per day? 50 emails. Yeah, that's too small. You need to send a lot. Um, like we personally send thousands of emails. But yeah, if you don't have the budget to build that infrastructure, if you're only building backlinks for one website, then it might be wise to just pay an agency for the guest posts and the link insertions, right? Because yeah, for us, it makes sense to build this infrastructure, like, uh, sign up for a ton of emails, open a lot of G Suites, send thousands and thousands of emails a day because we're building a lot of backlinks, because we're working on like 10 to 20 sites at the same time. But if you're only working on one brand, it might not be wise to build the infrastructure to do all these outreach. If you're only building 5, 10 backlinks a month, it might be wiser to just buy from a reputable agency, which we're testing, by the way. We're currently testing different agencies for backlink quality, and we're going to share our findings soon. Like the thing is with testing the backlinks, it's also hard, it also takes time, right? Because you order the backlink, takes one month for the link to go live, and then you have to wait a month or two to see whether it made a good, how it affected the target URL. So it can take time to even judge whether these backlinks are good. So yeah, that's the thing. Do you have any more questions? Mm.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, sure.
I saw your post regarding to the guest post, $5 on the iCopify, I
Mm-hmm.
think. So
Mm-hmm.
usually I receive emails from them. Some of the
Mm-hmm.
backlinks within $5, some of the $49. So
Yeah,
your issue with the low cost backlinks because it will be low quality of, or the website itself has an issue. This the iCopify.
both. I think the fact that you can get these backlinks for $5 means that they are low quality because like if I'm the backlink seller, right, and I knew that my site was good, there's no reason for me to sell it for $5, right? Like
Yeah,
I would sell a good backlink for $100. And if you can buy a backlink for $5, like, what's stopping everyone from buying that backlink, right?
that's right.
Um,
But what
yeah.
about the higher rate of those backlinks on the iCopify?
I
Are
haven't
they?
checked them to be honest. Um, uh, yeah, you can try to vet them to see whether they're quality or not. But the $5 ones, I'm sure, like I didn't even vet them. I just know for a fact that they're not going
Yeah,
to be quality just because they're $5.
good. Yeah, that's mean the owner of the website is desperate for anything. That's right.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And so like, yeah, anyone can get a link on those sites, which is
Okay, I'll go through it. Thank you so much, Miko.
no problem. But yeah, like the reason I went over that was because someone actually messaged me on Twitter asking if these are good links, and I was like, yeah, probably not.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, because I think they do a lot of ads. I saw them
Mm.
a lot actually, and they keep sending newsletter
Mm.
on my email. That's why.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. This is the first time I heard of them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Nina, any more questions on your side? Okay, I think Nina is good. What about you, Shema? Do you have any more questions?
So far so good.
Okay.
Yeah, I still didn't go to the course of the backlinks and those kind of
Mm-hmm.
things. Yeah, I finished the technical and
Mm-hmm.
the keywords on page. So I
Mm-hmm.
still need to go through the technical, and for sure I will have plenty of questions to ask.
Yeah, yeah. Backlinks are, in my opinion, like, the hardest part of SEO. If you
Uh,
can find a way to build backlinks, very cheap quality backlinks, then you will do very well in SEO because, there's like, just look at the industry. There's so many link building agencies, very few content agencies
yeah.
because link building is just very difficult, you know, it's just very difficult.
It is
Mhm.
actually. What about the paid PR? If you're sending or dispatching a PR, a press release, they ask you for money in return. So this is common sense in this industry.
Um, I don't think they move the needle much, to be honest. Like the way we were using press releases before was to, you know, to launch our websites back
Yeah, that's
then.
right.
Like when we were launching a new website from scratch, when it was, still feasible to build websites from scratch and then just go straight into SEO. we were using PR in the start to make the backlinks we were building make sense, right? Because if you're starting a new brand and you start building a bunch of backlinks to it, like the search engine kind of doesn't understand why. Like if this brand doesn't have any traffic, like why is it getting backlinks? How is it possible? So
Yeah,
we basically gave it an excuse, like we did social signals, we paid for social signals, like social media likes, shares, retweets, etc. We paid for press releases, things like that. But honestly, as a backlink, press releases do not really move the needle.
okay, okay. And when you say you paid, sorry, go on.
Digital PR, on the other hand, which is different from a press release, it's like a digital public relations, like the
Uh,
expensive, the service like, that's really trendy right now. Those seem to be the most, what do you call this?
Effective, yeah.
Yeah, those are the most effective. It's just expensive, and they're, we tried to do it in house, and we struggled to do it, so it's not easy. Yeah.
Okay. I think you mentioned that you're planning to have a course on that in the here on the platform.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we were trying to do it, and because we didn't do it well, we don't feel like we can, create a module or a course for that, knowing
Yeah,
that we couldn't do it ourselves, right? Like the rest, we're fine sharing because it's like, okay, this is how we build our guest posts and link insertions. But to just create a module on digital PR when we ourselves had a hard time building
that's right.
the digital PR links, it's kind of, yeah. I mean, like we could do it and we can teach people what the process is, but it's if it didn't work for us, then it's gonna be difficult.
I get your point. It's just now you said the paid social. What do you mean by that?
Yeah,
Color
there's so,
influencers?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, they're just social signals. We
yeah.
pay Signal Boy, I think that's the name of the brand, to just do paid shares and likes, but they're not real. They're just there to make it look like there's activity on social media.
Ah,
They're
it's like
not real.
paid likes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
Does it affect, because I done that before, but someone told me it will affect the algorithm of the social media.
Yeah, I
Whether
mean, yeah, it doesn't make a big difference. We just do it in the start of a campaign to make it again seem like the backlinks that we're getting are natural, things like that. Yeah.
okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's just good to do. Like for example, when you're starting an SEO campaign and you don't have any social media accounts and you build like a Facebook, yeah, you create a Facebook, you create a Reddit, you create a Twitter. It's just good to do that in the start
Yeah,
so that the search engine kind of sees, oh, these are the same entities. This is the Facebook page of this website. This is the Twitter page of this website. Yeah.
okay. When you say an SEO campaign, um,
Mhm.
what is the component of this? Like, what is the SEO campaign?
Yeah, it's literally just doing technical SEO at the start and then content and backlinks.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Nino, any questions? Any follow-up questions? If not, then might be able to end this call earlier. Shema, any more questions?
No, I'm good. Thank you so much.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for joining me, guys.
Thank you, Miko.
When I started doing this, like there were days where nobody would hop on these calls, and
Oh,
then
really?
one person would hop on, and now decent amount of people are here every week, which is nice.
Yeah, I think maybe majority of the people in the Western countries or maybe the US.
Mhm.
So there is a big
Yeah,
difference in
might be
timing,
too early. Yeah, maybe.
right? I'm based here in Dubai, so it's around 8
Yeah.
o'clock, so it's okay.
Okay, that's good.
Mm.
That's good. Yeah, it's like 6 p.m. for me. So
where you based in Philippines?
No, I'm in Poland right now. My team
Poland.
is based in the Philippines, but I live in Poland, in Warsaw. Yeah.
It's 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.?
6 p.m.
Ah, okay, so 2 hours only difference.
Yeah, yeah. We
Okay.
have European time.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
Okay, I think we're good for now.
It's 12
Thanks.
in Philippines. Okay.
Yeah, it's 12 midnight in the Philippines.
Oh, okay,
Time to
yeah.
get some bed. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hopping on. Always a pleasure. Have a good one. Good
You
night,
too.
Nino. Cheers. Bye.
Bye-bye.